Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Labor Day and we are actually gonna work. Ariel has a house that she bought and we're fixing it up. She's doing most of the work. I'm kind of just here for support. But today we're going to be painting, so we already have all our paint supplies loaded up. And we are gonna get headed to that house once I don't know what she's doing, but we're just trying to make sure we have everything because we're kind of a ways away from the house. So we're going there. We're going to spend most of the day painting, but you never know what kind of mess we can get into. So let's get to the house and see what we get into. Okay, Ariel needs some paint.
Yay.
Let's stop at Lowe's really quick, pick up some paint. We didn't even know they'd be open today since it's Labor Day, but apparently they don't care about Labor Day. So, and neither do we. So we're gonna go in and get some paint and brushes, stuff like that. Anything that we might need. Do you have a list? She's got a list. We'll figure it out.
Paint can opener.
She didn't have a list.
I did.
We are totally
it's in my
lost.
head.
Oh, it's in your head.
I need paint.
This place is a legit zoo in here. This is crazy.
Everybody decided to work.
Everybody decided to work today. It's just crazy busy in here. I've never seen it this busy in here before. And we got all kinds of stuff we're getting. Yeah, those come in handy, and you can reuse those later down the line. Those never go to waste, I feel like.
We have plastic.
I brought some plastic. I was thinking, I'm like, you could always use more, but if you don't get any, we won't have enough. If you get some, it'll sit in the garage for another year. But you can always reuse it down the line too.
So get some.
Get some, you can return it. That's the nice thing. You gotta return it in 30 days though. Those won't return it for you.
This stuff?
Yeah, that stuff works. Cheap, just something to protect the floor.
Well, the flooring's not even down, so.
True. Still nice to have it. $300 later, we got some paint. We got some paint accessories. And that's it. That's literally it. Adds up quick though. Definitely doesn't go as far as it once did. Because you're like, oh, yeah, we'll just go buy some paint and paint really fast. And it'd be cheap. No. A gallon of paint is $35 now, so get 4 gallons of that and you're well over $100. And we took Ariel's car today and it just doesn't have the space in it.
Should've drove the Jeep.
Yeah. Should've drove the Jeep. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That's why I asked yesterday, what are we taking? The car.
This is Ariel's project. To use Ariel stuff. Your car is so much easier to drive when we're driving an hour away.
It's worth it. We fit it all in here and we're fine.
This is the kind of stuff you gotta do. Save money driving a gas getter when you buy a house that's over an hour away.
Never again.
No.
Never say never.
Yeah. If we make money on it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, my dream is to buy Airbnbs all over the country. How are we gonna do that?
Yeah, she originally wanted to turn this into an Airbnb, and I'm like, you gotta do a lot more with an Airbnb than a rental or a flip house, because you gotta constantly go there and clean it and restock it, fix the little stuff. Like somebody has to be around to fix the toilet if it breaks at 5 o'clock at night in the evening when that family comes in and all of a sudden the handle broke off of it. So it takes a lot more work to do that. So I think flipping it was the way to go.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Ryan was right. Look at
Okay. Well, yeah, heck yeah. All right, we're headed to the house now. Okay, we made it to the house. And actually I already moved everything inside, but yeah, this is the house here. It is, I think it's a 3-bed, 1 bath. Like I said, this is Ariel's project and I'm just helping her out today. But she is going to be painting, and she actually put me on electrical duty doing a light in the kitchen. Are you painting in here?
Not today.
Not today. What are you doing, painting in there?
Yeah.
So we've been working on this bathroom, and when we say we've been paying someone to work on this bathroom. I gutted it, and if you guys go back like 10, 20,
20 probably.
20 videos probably, I gutted this entire bathroom, got it ready, but because the house is so far away, it just didn't make sense for me to keep coming in all the time. So we've had a guy here, actually Ariel's really good friend, her husband has been here working on it. He's done a great job. Beautiful tile shower, worked out really good. Honestly, when you have a window like this in a bathroom, which a lot of old houses have windows in it, it makes it difficult to put a shower surround in it, and honestly tile just looks so much better anyway. So he's crushed it with that. You're gonna try to get it primered and maybe even paint it, depending on how lucky we get today. And then while she's doing that, I am gonna be in here working on the kitchen. So here's the kitchen. I got this light or both lights?
Both lights.
Both lights I need to do. Now what we did in here was we replaced, there used to be like tile all the way through here. And we replaced this and drywalled it because it's not getting new tile there, but in here, like here and here, because we put new drywall over here too. Obviously you guys can see that. But we're gonna get new cabinets along here, so there's no reason to replace the tile behind the cabinets. And then up top, same. We're putting cabinets along all there, so it's not really gonna matter. But I gotta put the lights in. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be working on today, which this won't take very long, and then I'm afraid I'll probably end up painting, which I don't want to. I do not want to paint. I do not like painting. I do not have fun painting, but I'm helping her get a little ahead on her house today since we have the extra time. And we're actually gonna be going to Arizona later this week, so today and tomorrow, the only days this week I'm gonna work. I probably won't even vlog the trip because we're gonna be out of town. I don't wanna have to drag my camera, my batteries, and I don't know, I don't know if I wanna do it yet. We'll see. I'll think about it. It'll come down to the moment when we actually take off for, it's like a little mini vacay kind of thing with some family. But let's, Ariel, where do you got these lights at that I can?
In the bedroom back here.
In the bedroom back here. Did you get these from Amazon?
Yes, there's one, which I think.
Does it have a picture of what it looks like?
This is the kitchen one.
Super light. That thing's probably like 5 pounds at max.
This is the kitchen.
Not even 5 pounds. That's probably like a pound.
And this is the kitchen.
Okay, kitchen and kitchen.
Yep.
Which one goes
This
where?
is above the sink. This is the
above the sink.
Fan replacement.
Fan replacement.
It's not a
oh,
fan,
okay.
but it's replacing the fan.
Okay, so we just got those two right there.
Yes, and then the bathroom one maybe, but I feel like we.
I can get the bathroom one in.
Yeah.
By the time you're done priming, I'll have these two. Well, these two will probably be in way before you're done priming, but I'll get these two in. I can help you maybe finish priming, and then while it's drying, I can be putting that one up. We'll have it all done. I like it. I'll show you guys what they look like, obviously, when they're done. What style did you go with? Are they black?
Very similar to this. They basically match that.
Okay, so they're black.
Yes, black and
Glass and black.
glass and a little bit of gold on them.
Okay. Well, let's get to putting them in, I guess. I'll drag it all in there and hopefully get it all tore out. And hopefully, it's not a mess as far as like, hopefully they don't have like little stub wires or something. I don't know. There's always something. The wires are really old. There's nowhere to mount it. The wires don't have enough length on it. But we don't know until we get into it. First thing I guess I should do is go down here in this basement though, turn the electric off. Which I don't know what that mess is. It's like someone's been down here working. Alright. Well, I don't think this thing's labeled right because it says pool. And there is no pool in the house. Fridge and kitchen outlets. All these are not labeled. That one's not labeled. Basement lights, AC, workshop that doesn't exist, pool that doesn't exist, and fridge and kitchen outlets. These two are shut off. These three are shut off. That one's on, this one's on. Which one do you guys think it is? 15, 20, 15, that's a fridge. This is a fridge, so let's say if it's by the fridge, this is probably the kitchen, right? Nope, sounds like AC. That was 15 amp for the blower in the furnace. Okay, that's downstairs outlets here. That one's off. I tried this 20 amp here. If the 20 amp is running 2 outlets, 2 lights, crazy. We'll find out though. That's not it, you guys can see. Sheesh, okay. That one's not it. Don't know what I shut off, maybe it's the pool. Do I need help? I probably do need help. I need you to yell down, that one's not it either, you guys. Ariel, will you stand there and tell me which one shuts that light off? Yeah. I mean, there's a small chance that it is the fridge here. All right, so we turn the pool back on. What am I even shutting off? Like, let's just shut the pool off. How about that? Not the fridge and kitchen outlets. How about that? Off, off. How about that? Well, here's the AC. That's just the blower fan for the AC there. How about that? Obviously, basement lights. How about that? That's it. All right, so the basement lights, which it did turn off some of the basement lights down here, but apparently they're part of the kitchen too, which makes sense. No, not really, because it's not even on the same side of the house. But that works. All right, let's get to turn this thing down and get it out. Oh, look at a lot, guys. I'm tired today. And it's probably just because we haven't done much over the past few days. When I don't do much, it makes me more tired. So the more we start to get moving, the more I'll probably wake up. This is easy stuff. I enjoy electrical. Electrical is one of those things where I've always said, like, if I had to go back to doing blue collar style work for somebody else, again, I might try to be an electrician. But I hope I never have to go back to that. Little light bulbs. No wonder they're all very bright. And you know, I got these little two dinky things. Yeah, okay. So, they all relatively go together the same. And honestly, I don't even have to take this off. Like, you guys want me to just try to take it off without taking it slowly apart? That's probably just a magnet on this on there. Yep. There you go. Just like that. Which, those wires are alright, I guess. A little short for me. This is how you know it's an old house, because it doesn't have a ground wire. What color is that? That's a dark, that's a light. That's good enough for me. It's definitely not black and white though. It's like brown, and that's probably white at one time on that side. Brown and white maybe. Let's see. It looks okay. See, when you put them together, you have to like put this rod here, down to here, and then put this cap on and run the wires up through and make sure these two things are in, because this is just a little magnetic cover plate that hides the screws holding this on, but they're just fastened in, and they're actually pretty cheaply made, but pretty easy put together. Makes it easy for like DIYers and new people. So it's dead. So what we'll do is we'll pull these out, which it does have a funky looking box in there. But we'll just see how it goes. Been on there a while. How's it going in there, Ariel? How many coats you get on?
2. Just kidding.
What did you get done?
I'm cutting it.
Oh, cutting the edge in up there? That's why I don't like painting.
Takes a while.
Takes a while. Alright, so we're grabbing this. Hopefully there's a picture of it so I can see what it looks like before I put it on. It helps me just have them. Do what? Yeah, most of them you have to put together. Hopefully, I like seeing a picture of like what it looks like. I would imagine it does. But let's get you guys put down and then we'll find out real quick. Alright. Operation instruction. Pretty well not important. So I guess it's gonna look like that. Can you guys see that very well? Interesting design. Looks like you just fully put it together, wire it up, shove it up top. We'll see if we can do it. These are important. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way. Ugh. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Interesting light, very, very interesting light. Oh, actually, it's like an octopus. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen a light like this before, but it's pretty self-explanatory, right? It's threads in here, I'd imagine. These are the kind of things you think are really simple, and then all of a sudden they want you to put like one weird thing that's in a small little baggie in there, and you have to take it all apart to put the little ring or something in it to make it work right. So then you have to tear it all back apart. Now we'll get all these screwed in, these little octopus legs, and then just put the top on it. It has like a paintball smell. You guys ever remember what like the paintballs used to smell like when they came in a package? That's what this smells like. I don't know if any of you guys know what that smells like. It's a unique smell though. I don't know if it's the type of plastic they're using here. Maybe it's the metal combination with the plastic. I don't know. And then this one's a little too long. It doesn't want to slide in. A little brute force. Make it work. Well, this is definitely going to make it brighter, no doubt in that. I just feel like it needs some glass or something. But it keeps it up close to the ceiling, which is nice. Doesn't hang down and get in the way of the ceiling. Well, that's kind of like a wagon wheel, don't it? Actually, this might actually work out in my favor here. I'm lucky. If I'm lucky enough. Okay. Wire these up. Call it a day. Okay. I'm gonna make this, I like this is too short. I need to make this longer. Yep, I don't know if you guys have learned much here, but yeah, we're just, we put this bracket on. There's a metal deal up in there from when the fan was on there. And so we just were able to pull it off. The new one came with a mounting bracket. They just screwed right onto that old box that the fan was screwed into. Sometimes you have to put a new one of those in, but a lot of times if there's already a light there, you don't have to. Some old houses don't actually even have room in there for it, so you just have to mount the bracket to the framing that's up in there. Just really depends on the house. You can open it up and put a box in there, which is probably the better thing to do. Hopefully, if it was built right, but there is some situations where it just doesn't work out that great. But see, I'm just doing black to black here, white to white here, which the black is actually brown for some reason on this one or something like that. It's not black, but it's what the black on the fan was tied to, so I'm just going to leave that like that. And then this has a ground wire spot. We need a, because this house is so old it doesn't actually have a ground wire, at least not for this, which I would tap into normally and put the ground on. Oh, came on down from that side. Cheap. I'm gonna try to crimp it back down. Not the best ground on there, but you just crimp it in, so it's got something at least holding it. Shove these up in there. Oh, are those nuts gonna be long enough? Yes, they are, but just barely. So yeah, this, and then this just mounts to your mounting bracket. Those other these little bolts that this thing mounts to, they came pre-installed already. They have bolts pre-installed on it. And this just screws onto it. Tighten it down as tight as you can get it without, breaking it. This will get a little bit tighter. Okay. Light installed, just like that. I'll look around the house for some light bulbs, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find any. So she'll have to get some light bulbs from somewhere. It does look like it's a little unbalanced. There we go. That looks a lot better. But here it is. That's a light fixture right there. So now I'm gonna pull this one down over here and we'll get that one in place as well. Let's step back so you guys can see it. So there they are together. I know it's hard to tell because the kitchen has a lot of room to grow still. But once we get cabinets in here, once we get countertops, backsplash, paint it, it's really gonna bring it all together. Just some updated fixtures like that really can change a lot. Come on, thing. Well, one light bulb and it works. This light bulb was probably just burnt out from the get-go. And then we got this one right here. Yeah, see, that looks nice. Use you guys' imagination. Nice white cabinets, nice backsplash, appliances put in place, all the nice flooring put in. Beautiful. It's hard to see because the light's so bright it takes the camera's focus out. Let's go check on Ariel. How's things going in here?
Rolling. Literally.
Rolling.
Exactly. These things.
Smelling better though.
Smells like paint.
Smells like paint, yeah, smells good. Good to go still. Alright. We are calling it. We didn't get a whole lot done today. And that's mainly my fault. But she's gonna come back tomorrow. She's gonna finish priming it, painting it. She got some of it edged in. She did start to patch up a little bit of just weird stuff that was kind of need a little more touch up. Just little holes like this with spackle to make it a little bit nicer, so when she does paint it, it looks nice. But we did get the lights in, which is really nice too. Those look good. Obviously the bulbs don't match. She'll have to get some new bulbs, but until we get it all painted and finished. And then she did get this one primed, so it turned out really nice. Just makes it look even. Yeah, looks nice. And then I went ahead and took that off for her. We're trying to put some caps on it. I'll put some caps on before I leave. I got a little distracted, but yeah, we're calling it here. Main thing is because I'm super tired and we're an hour away from home, so we're gonna wrap up here today, head home, call it a day. And we're gonna call the vlog here as well. It's a short vlog, simple vlog, just installing some lights. Maybe you guys learned something from that. I would say lighting you guys' house is one of the easiest electrical things you guys can figure out. Get that little electrical tester that I taught you guys and just some basic hand tools, and you guys can kind of get a gist for what it's like to start working with electric. I would say do that first, outlets, and I would do outlets next, and then light switches are pretty good too. But yeah, I wanted to share you guys. I wanted to share our day with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had fun just hanging out. And Ariel's flip house here is her first flip house, if you guys didn't know that. And it's coming along. It's getting pretty close. But we're ending the vlog here. I hope you guys have a fantastic Labor Day. If you guys are watching this on Labor Day, I hope you guys just have a fantastic day if you're watching it on any other day. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.